Bro, bro, bro!
What?
Apple just launched the M5 MacBook. New chip, new power, new everything. It's crazy. We are upgrading, right? Right? Huh? Upgrading? To what exactly? Same screen, same body, same everything, except a new number. But dude, it's the M5. It's one more than the M4 and it's the latest. You'll edit like 10 times faster and maybe even think faster too. Yeah, and my wallet gets faster too. Huh? But come on, it's got an improved neural engine, better AI stuff, and that next gen efficiency core, whatever that means. Yeah, exactly. Whatever that means. Look, my MacBook handles everything from 4K video editing, browsing, multitasking, and even your late night shenanigans. But what if people think you're outdated? Well, that they already do. Now let's talk about why I'm not upgrading to the M5 MacBook and why you shouldn't either. So Apple just dropped its new M5 MacBook. Faster chip, better efficiency and new buzzwords, and everyone's like, take my money. But here's the thing, I'm not upgrading, not yet, and after this video you might not want to either. Because under all that marketing, Apple's M5 MacBook might just be the most predictable launch ever. Let's break it down. Alright, so let's start with what Apple's selling us this year. The M5 chip. Apple's calling it faster, cooler and more efficient. We've got better neural engines, better GPU performance, and of course, the most advanced MacBook ever. Sounds familiar? Because that's what they said for the M4 and the M3 and even the M2, remember? In real life, these differences are barely noticeable for 90% of the users. Unless you are rendering 3D scenes, training machine learning models on your laptop, the M4 is still an absolute beast. Now Apple's doing incremental upgrades and they are great at it. But that doesn't mean you need to play catch up every single year. Now I have been daily driving this M4 Pro for months now, editing 4K videos, multitasking, and all sorts of heavy tasks. And honestly, it handles everything without a hint of struggle. The thermals stay cool, the battery lasts all day long, and performance, it still feels as fresh as day one. Now Apple shows 15 to 20% performance gains with the M5, which honestly is nice, but not life changing. You'll see it on chart, but you won't feel it in daily use. So if your M4 handles everything you throw at it, upgrading to the M5 won't change your life. And now here's what's really going on. Apple's pushing yearly chip refreshes because it keeps the hype alive. M5, M5 Pro, M5 Max, you know the drill. But the truth is, Apple Silicon has already matured. The leaps from Intel to M1 were huge, but now it's a plateau, small iterative gains. And honestly, that's not bad. It just means your M4 Pro will hold up for years. Apple's just playing the marketing game, making you feel like your Mac is outdated when it's actually not. And let's not forget, the design hasn't changed either. The MacBook M5 looks identical with the M4. Same chassis, same keyboard, same screen. You are paying again for the same shell but with a slightly faster heart. Now Apple's clearly saving the big redesign for M6. Maybe OLED with slimmer bezels, maybe a touchscreen or something totally new. That's when it'll actually feel fresh. So if you're upgrading just for the sake of it, maybe wait for the real leap. Now to be fair, the M5 is great, but for the right person. If you are still on an M1 or an Intel Mac, yes, the M5 will feel like magic. Insane battery life, faster SSDs, and more unified memory options. But if you already have an M3 or an M4, save your money. You are in the sweet spot already. The M5 is more of a flex than an upgrade. Unless your entire workflow is AI and you are pushing that neural engine to the max, your M4 Pro is going nowhere. So yeah, Apple's M5 MacBook, it's great. But unless you love spending money just to stay on the newest thing possible, you can absolutely skip this one. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like, subscribe to the channel and drop your thoughts below. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about the M5 MacBooks.